This car has been kind of a nightmare going to different places about 60 miles away from my house. So it's gonna take 4 hours and 26 minutes with 3 freaking stops. So the first step I know is we need to navigate with the car to the thing, because then it preconditions the battery. I don't think this is going to be a very fun trip, but let's see how it's going to go. So we went about 30 miles, started out with 50% battery. The battery's all reconditioned and it's telling me exactly how much to charge, just 6 minutes. Oh, we can make it to Grants Pass. So I think I'm just gonna full charge it to 100%. Nice. Not backed up enough. Oh, this thing. Barely. Oh, so you have to park perfectly. And then we're gonna do. So it's just let me know that we have enough to continue on the trip, but we also have to wait 25 minutes plus 10 minutes getting on and off the freeway. So depending on if you're a rush, this can be quite the headache. So 10%, that's not enough margin if there's some kind of wind or something. So we're at 90%, so it does take a long time to charge the last 10% of the battery. So I'm getting range anxiety, so we know we're gonna have to go to set arrival. We need like 20%. So it's going to tell us to stop in Harrisburg.
Turn right onto North Arnie Road.
So the last charge, I can't remember exactly what it went to, but it was like 70% of the battery costs $10. So I think we're going to calculate how much this is costing equivalent to gasoline in the next charge up.
That allow you to make the bet.
Okay, so this Tesla Model 3, it's a really fun car to drive, but man, there's some flaws in this car. So first of all, the sun comes straight down and it just like goes behind my sunglasses. So this car needs like 5% tint on the roof. So right here, I don't know why they made that chrome, but it just reflects back into your eyes. So the bottom line is the car is pretty hot on the freeway in the sun. And it's a weird experience because you got these odd AC vents. So you have like radiant sun heat basically beating on you, but then your body's kind of cold from the air conditioner. Man, this is not a good road trip car. Try to keep this a little bit more positive, but I didn't keep track of the miles, but it wasn't even an hour and it just basically burned the battery quite a bit. And I kind of need like a break. I need to take a nap, so I'm just going to recharge it. And then from now on today, I'm going to use the thing, whatever it says to do, like, you know, charge for 5 minutes, and we'll try it like that. So we'll arrive here. Let's charge it up. Charging equipment communication failure, so I need to move the car again. So it says we only need 10%, 10 minutes. Take a nap.
They've been giving out numbers His name is.
We are at 24%, and let's go see how long it takes to. Oh, look at this. Final destination, negative 50%. Hey! So I'm getting better at parking. A little bit of a learning curve, because you got to make sure you're at the right distance here. So I'm falling into this bad habit. So every time the car's charging, I'm like, what little candy sugar thing can I go buy? So I got an ice cream last time and I feel sick. And I'm gonna go get a coffee, even though I'm on a coffee detox, because I just don't like sitting in the car. Okay, so the sun is perfectly underneath my sunglasses. It's probably the biggest complaint so far. So when I got back to the car with the Starbucks, the black leather was like so hot it literally burned me. I think these are some of the worst complaints so far. The car is incredibly fun to drive, but the climate control situation, and it's only 84 degrees, it's really not even that hot, is the biggest kind of wah so far. This car handles incredible, and it's a really fun car to drive. As long as the battery's full. We're in beautiful southern Oregon. When we get into those like windy mountain passes, that's where the Tesla just really becomes an incredible car to drive. We gotta check the battery. Oh no, we're navigating. So we got 18 minutes, 29% battery. So the range on this car, I feel like it's kind of a lie. I haven't tried to like hyper mile it. That's actually a Prius term. When you get a Prius above 50 miles a gallon, the rated mileage, by using the cruise control and driving slow, among other things. So Wolf Creek, I've stayed there. It's actually a really cool place. Very historic. Oh man, I kind of want to. Oh, they got an EV charger. I'll have to go there on the way home. There's a really cool museum back over there, and supposedly Sasquatch lives on this hill. So pretty fun experiencing some drifting with my friend. We're gonna go back to his house in Grants Pass, and we have 20 minutes. And we're gonna have to charge it again, so that'll be the 5th charging of the day. So it was about 40 minutes, 50% battery, 40 minutes down, 40 minutes back, and we're back on the charger after some drifting. So we got some new updated, these must be like the brand new Tesla chargers, because I've never seen them. And I learned this on the trip today. If no one's around, you can just pull in this way, and it's a lot easier. And let's hope, oh look, they made them longer, so you don't have to basically park 3 different times like I was doing before. And we're preconditioned. So let's go see how long it's going to take. So basically when we're navigating, you can set how much battery you want when you arrive at destination, and I'm putting about 30%. So we only need to wait 4 minutes to get the right charge. And then right here, 700 miles an hour is a fast charging time. Okay, made it to my friend's house, and fortunately, there's a garage, but no 220 power. So I brought the charger, and I bought the Amazon one because it comes with an adapter. And the Amazon one, the cord's actually longer, the AmiFlow. It only charges 34 amps a minute or something, but that's all the Model 3 does. So we're gonna see basically how much charge gets going in 12 hours on the slow plug. So this thing it's pretty heavy. So we're gonna need to prop it up somehow. There we go. So maybe not the best design for direct charging like this. This actually has a mount inside my garage. So 12 amps on the normal plug. And it looks like we have 18 hours to full charge it. So it's 8 p.m. and we have 42% battery. So it's been exactly 12 hours and I think it was 42%. Actually, that was 13 hours, 80%. So it is definitely worth it to plug her in at home if you have the option. But it is a pretty slow prognosis on the regular plug. So mid road trip before the drifting event, we're gonna go check out Grants Pass. We got some really cool old buildings. Tesla got charged overnight because I was staying in a house, so that was kind of cool. I will be on the charger again here shortly, but so we are heading back to the drift event and it's about 40 minutes away. Arriving with 48% battery. See how that works on the way home. God. Okay, I'm leaving the drift event, so it is a 5-hour trip home. It was really fun to experience some like race car stuff, and I gotta go back to my friend's house. I should have brought my stuff. I could have gone straight on the freeway, but it is what it is, and we'll see how this Tesla does as far as battery on the way home, because I did gain a lot of experience on the way down here. So now I'm not super afraid of this thing being 17%. 50 minutes. I can't believe how long it's going to take. So now we're going to calculate how long it takes to get home. So PDX, airport, boom, calculating 4 hours and 56 minutes. If we had a gasoline car, it's 4 hours and 2 minutes. So 12 minutes, 11 minutes. So it's an extra hour in a 4-hour drive. There's no point in complaining too much about this because basically I have to do it. So we're preconditioning and we're going to the closest supercharger, but we're actually going to time it, because I am in a hurry to get back to work. So it doesn't want to show you the end trip because it's so depressing. So we got to do it again. So it says 4 hours and 56 minutes, arrive at 10 p.m. Whew, this is not going to be fun, guys. Okay, the drive said it was going to take 12 minutes, and it ended up taking 20 minutes. So we're 12% battery. Probably gonna go get a coffee and let it like 100% charge, because it's gonna be a long trip home. Chargy. Now this is really gonna take a long time. 20 minutes. So this is about the fastest it can charge, is 700 miles an hour. At home, it charges at like 30 miles an hour. So I cut the charging 5 minutes short, and we're at negative 1%. So it's definitely not enough charge. So we gotta go plug it back in. Tesla is the best of the best when it comes to electric cars, because he just told me all the horror stories, and that car charges super slow. So now we're gonna go to the navigation and see where we're gonna stop in Halsey with 23%. I don't know if that's the same stop as before, but we'll look at our timer. 2 hours and 20 minutes. So the plan is on the way home, we're gonna arrive with 7% battery. I'm gonna drive really slow and see if that helps in the battery, because that's usually how you save gas, is driving super slow. So this has been definitely the top 5 problems. Is the car is so low that the headlights basically poke into your eyes like extraordinarily bad. And then you have to go over here on the screen and dangerously click the left mirror and then use your thumb to move the mirror so you don't get blinded. And that also has a self-dimming thing that I had to turn off the auto self-dimming, so it's just all the way dim and it still doesn't work. And it was 5 hours and 12 minutes, so 20 minutes longer than this thing predicted. Pretty tired. So thanks for watching. I calculated the last couple cars I had, and basically a Prius would have been cheaper than the Tesla. The Tesla came out to $68 for 600 miles, which is pretty affordable. And it is a lot of car compared to a Prius. And basically, a hybrid RAV4 would have been the best car for this trip.